Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We provide fan-oriented and analytic discussions on a variety of animated shows, movies, and anime, currently featuring Steven Universe, Miraculous Ladybug, The New Powerpuff Girls, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I'm joined by Sam Quattro.
Hello.
And Michelle Anderer.
Hey.
Today, Sam, Michelle, and I will be discussing the August 9th episode of Summer of Steven.
Oh, thank God we're almost done.
Wow.
That's your rearection.
I know.
It's been a lot from a podcast.
It has been a lot.
Back to the Moon. We'll discuss Back to the Moon today. We've been covering Summer of Steven every day here on the Overly Animated Podcast. You can check us out at overlyanimated.com or search for the Overly Animated Podcast on iTunes, your favorite podcatcher. We're certainly enthusiastic to cover this episode, right, Sam?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, we're happy.
I guess, Summer
of Steven's been great.
Stuff happens.
Yesterday was one of the best episodes of the show, Earthlings. Let's talk about it. There's gonna be a lot of previously on Overly Animated to talk about yesterday's podcast, but for now, top story. Rip Steven. I'm sorry, Steven's dead. What?
Steven's dead. 2016.
Steven's dead. Sam, what's your reaction to Steven dying and floating into
R.I.P.
space? Rip. Sorry, Michelle. Will you miss Steven? He's dead forever.
I guess I'll miss Steven.
Wow.
He's like not in my top 5 gems, that's for sure. But I'll miss him.
I like Steven. I like Steven. Okay.
Steven joins Jasper among the ranks of the dead. So there you go. And all the
Jasper's
rubies.
not dead.
Exactly. Thank you, Sam. God, I've been needing support on that front.
Okay, no. Having seen the first 2 minutes of next episode, Steven is the only person who'd ever be capable of surviving going into space like that. But
No, Jimmy Neutron. Hello.
Did that happen with Jimmy Neutron?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It happened multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here's the real question that I'm going to ask both of you. What do you ship out of the love triangle of Eyeball, Doc, and Amethyst Jasper? Which pair do you ship?
Ooh.
Come on, you have to think about this. We need
I
answers.
feel like Doc because
Yeah, who's the one
Doc
Amethyst?
because Doc's sitting on the lap.
Yeah, that's one blushing, right? That's the one I ship.
Yeah, that was but Eyeball too was that was real too though.
Is that the one that had the tear when they looked
tear?
That
Yeah.
was so sweet.
Yeah. And the one that was like Jasper, I was there at Homeworld, right? Like
Yeah.
And the one
That's a bit too much for me.
And the one Amethyst gives the mission to at the end, and she's like, oh, yes. Like, okay. So my interpretation, though, I'm getting this out there early because this is very important, is that Eyeball's tear was because her crush Doc was with Jasper instead of not the other way around. I'm shipping Eyeball and Doc. That's what I'm shipping.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that out there.
Have fun with that.
That was very important. Okay. Anonymous says new OTP Eyeball Ruby X Jasper. Okay, so we've got one
I
on
ship it too.
the Eyeball and Jasper instead of Doc and Jasper. There's a new shipping wars. So
I feel like you might have made that up.
nope. That's I got this ask. Anonymous says it's in my ask. Okay, Anyway, real question, Sam. What are your thoughts on Back to the Moon?
I like the rubies. They're really stupid, and I love them. I thought okay, so I wasn't on yesterday's podcast, so I don't know what y'all said, and I'm not going back to listen. But I thought yesterday, Earthlings was definitely one of the best episodes of the series. And I think having go from that to this is like, you can't win them all. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It was different.
Yeah, it's more of a cool down episode, I guess.
Yeah, cool down. That's a good word.
You can't win them all, Sam. 2015. There you go.
Okay.
Michelle, what's your thoughts on Back to the Moon? Cool down episode?
I agree. Yeah, I think it's a cool down episode. I really enjoyed it though. Like, I love how chill the crystal gems are with the rubies at this point. And Garnet's just like, oh, you stop that. Like, come over here. I'll hold you.
Yeah.
And Lapis is like, I put them in timeout. They're being very loud and angry. They're just not even a threat anymore, really.
Yeah, Garnet was really cute this episode. Yeah. With the ruby. She was like, oh no, I feel so cross.
Yeah.
Such a bad child.
Yeah, Garnet's British is coming out today. Yeah. I don't know if that's canon for our Garnet, but yeah, that was good. Yeah, all the gems reactions, Lapis's reaction in the beginning was the best, and Pearl also great in this episode. Of course,
I love Pearl. She just overreact. She's overacting.
Oh my god, that was so yeah.
It was like they both Garnet and Steven both overreacting. It's like, okay, Pearl, the smart one,
Pearl's just like
here to
so
like have a genuine
much.
reaction. Nope, she goes over the top. She can't handle it.
She wanted to win an award.
Too
for
much
it.
drama. Yeah, she has to do it. Okay. I thought this was a good episode. It's certainly not in the realm of Earthlings yesterday, but like, what is? It was fine. I didn't like. I mean, this episode's predicated around one of my least favorite tropes, kind of the forced suspense trope, but they handle it as typical with the show. They handle it in like interesting ways. Like it's I don't know. They kind of subvert it with the stupidness of the rubies. It's like no, they don't actually find out just not because of anything interesting, just because the rubies are too stupid and stuff like that. But
True.
yeah, it's a lot of it's based around the forced suspense, which I'm not in love with. But the rubies were great. I really love the rubies. Another killer performance by Charlene Yee's All the Rubies.
Yeah. Charlene. Woo.
Yeah, just really good. And good Amethyst was great in the episode.
Yeah.
The Ruby's reactions to Jasper though, like I feel like this is the best part. And I'm bearing the lead. Previously on the Overly Animated podcast yesterday, me saying to everyone here everyone on the podcast except Sam, buy or sell Rose Shattered Pink Diamond. Everyone except me sell. Me buy. Okay, obviously I was right. Pink Diamond.
Oh, Dylan, I still don't believe it, and I'll tell you why later.
Okay,
I still don't think she's shattered.
Wow, what a theory. But for now, it's canon. Pink Diamond shattered by Rose. I'm always right about Pink Diamond. Everyone knows that. So.
Oh my god. I don't know what that means. That means not at all.
That means this is the opposite of what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just writing it out, just trying to see what they're doing, because I don't know. I feel like that probably did happen given the Garnet and Pearl's reaction.
Pearl's reaction was really interesting.
Pearl and Garnet's reaction and Amethyst's reaction. If Rose, okay, I'm getting this out there now. If Rose did not shatter Pink Diamond, it's not like our crystal gems know about it. They're definitely under the impression that Rose shattered Pink Diamond. That was from their reactions. That's 100%. That being said, Rose kept secrets. Who knows, right?
So this is bringing it all back for Mufasa Rose to come, or Avatar Roku Rose, rather.
Yeah, this episode.
Yoshi.
Last episode confirmed, and this episode like super confirms that it's the opposite of the Rose's Pink Diamond theory. It's the Rose was Pink Diamond's lieutenant who then rose up and killed her and took her place, basically. Yeah, that was what I mean. Not really took her place, but explicitly confirmed this episode, and we get to finally see the Pink Diamond statue in the moon base, and there was nothing visually there that would have clued us into anything. Why couldn't we have seen it before?
I don't know. I mean, I have a friend, shout out to WikiGeek, and she suggested that the hair looks kind of like Lion's mane, and that maybe, crack theory, maybe Lion is Pink Diamond in a different form. Because if we go back to Rose's scabbard, like that whole conversation was like Rose kept secrets from everyone. Oh, like Lion's pink. He must have something to do with Rose. Like, what if that's it? Like, what if that's literally it?
The hair was the most notable thing to me.
Yeah.
So the reason that
which means Pink Diamond would have been in on it and been like, okay, well, I can't like exist as a diamond. Let's just pretend I'm dead, and then like I'll help Steven out. Kind of deal. This is.
I
think that's plausible.
This is appealing if you're a Pink Diamond is not shattered truther, which is not what you're called, Michelle.
Truther. What is that? What the heck?
It's canon shattered. But if you want to say that Pink Diamond is not shattered, then you have to. And like I said, the crystal gems are definitely under the impression that Rose shattered her. So it has to be her keeping it a secret from them. And what's the other thing that Rose kept a secret from them? It's Lion. So if you correlate those two things, then that makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
exactly. It's a lot of sense.
So, but that being said, like, how is Pink Diamond Lion? Is this her corrupted form?
I don't think so.
Is she like sentient, like within Lion? Is she just trapped in this form? Is she like why does she care about Steven if that's the case? She
was bros with Rose Quartz.
You think this is all an act? You think Pink Diamond is in on it?
I like it.
Yeah, you like it, Sam? Good.
I like the idea that's on an act. Yes.
Okay. I'm selling. That's
I'm
so
buying up. I'm
that's
buying all
so crazy. Come on, that's so crazy.
But it's good. Yeah, I like it.
Sense. It makes sense within the information we've been given. And
why does Pink Diamond need to be Lion for like 5,000 years? Like
she's Diamond. She's like super powerful. She could probably maintain that form. She's huge.
So you think?
Dylan? Have you ever played the Wind Waker?
Yes.
It's like that.
It's like Zelda as what's her name? Yeah.
No. The King of Hyrule as a
Oh.
the goat.
I don't remember spoilers for the ending. I don't remember that, but yeah.
Oh, I don't. If you haven't played the Wind Waker, then you don't deserve.
I mean, I vaguely remember this, but okay, sure. Yeah, it's Pink Diamond being in on it. I feel like this is not the optimal way to execute.
I like it though. I like the idea of
if you're Pink Diamond, why are you gonna choose to be Lion for 5,000 years? I mean,
she doesn't want to be like a ruler anymore, but she can't just like decide not to. That would be like way more of a problem to deal with. But being a martyr, you know.
So is Pink Diamond the cool aunt or something? Is that what it is?
Like, cool lion. She's cool lion aunt.
For Steven, you know, like why does she care about Steven? Like
she's Rose's bro and Steven is bro, so she's like, okay, you know.
What if Pink Diamond and Rose were lovers, and that's why she cares so much about
God. Okay, that's like the crackiest of all crack
Really, you just suggested that Pink Diamond was in on being shattered, so okay.
I like that. Okay, I'm just saying I like the idea of Pink Diamond being in on being shattered. Yeah. Like, what if she also fell in love with Earth and was like, oh,
exactly.
So also in this episode, we learned that Earth was Pink Diamond's colony, and and the moon base is hers. Yeah, that was the other big piece we got. So that's interesting, right? That could fall in line there. I'm out on this. She's in on it. I'm out on it. I don't know, but
either way, this is just setting it up so that Rose's apparition will come back soon to explain what's going on.
So very quickly, next episode is Steven is in space. So
well,
spoilers. So
spoilers.
Never mind.
I mean, the rubies are also in space. Like, but who knows
so it's
what's
not
happening
really
there. But my thing is like, I genuinely I've seen the first 2 minutes of next episode. I genuinely don't know what the next 9 minutes are. Like, and I've also seen the next 2 minutes of the next episode. Like, and it's not.
What if it's like that episode of Futurama when Bender is just in space and like he grows like a empire on his butt?
No, not that.
Or like a G version of that. I think what's gonna be is like, because Steven was like freaked out about considering like Rose like shattering someone, right? And I think he's probably gonna.
So what if he channels Rose and has a conversation with Rose about it in space?
Or he just has a conversation with somebody else who's in space, who was there and saw her and
I see
what context. Yeah.
Oh, spoilers, but yeah,
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think Steven's gonna be in his bubble and is going to be. Rose is going to appear in the bubble, and they're going to have a conversation.
He's just going to hallucinate Rose as he dies.
This has always been my big theory. The finale
from lack of oxygen.
Well, I don't know how it works.
Come back as he starts to die.
That's my prediction for tomorrow. I don't know what else would happen. I mean, it's the finale. Like, presumably something happens, but also we know that like nothing important's going to happen. But so we'll see.
He's going to retreat back into his gem.
Yeah, no, honestly, like
wouldn't run out of oxygen. That's true. That bubble couldn't.
Oh, what if Steven? Yeah, what if Steven just deforms and like? I mean, it doesn't. Steven can't do that. But like, what if he somehow reverts into his gem? Yeah, and then talks to Rose there.
Look at that. Sam just
forgetting is like the crystal gems are going to be like freaking out and like trying to figure out. So you think
the crystal gems are going to save them? They're going to go in the space and we're going to have a space rescue.
I think they're going to save him like at the end after he's had like a conversation about Rose with somebody.
After having a conversation with Rose about Rose. Yeah, with Rose. And then they'll find them. Space is pretty big. Yeah, I don't know how they'd find them. I don't know how they'd get there.
2016.
Sam 2015. Yeah, and
that's 2016.
It's 2016.
It's 2016. Really? Okay.
It's like almost. It's been a while.
Wait, so tomorrow's the finale
of the season, but not of the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then we're going straight into the first two of the next season.
Why do they got to do it?
Is this really the finale of the season?
That's what Matt Burnett said on Twitter. This was intended as the finale, and then Kindergarten Kid on Thursday is intended as the season premiere. So
okay, Matt, whatever you say.
Yep, exactly. I mean, he was one of the writers.
It doesn't feel as climactic as. I mean, certainly not season 1's finale.
I mean, look at season 2.
Season 2's finale, yeah.
Right, so we don't know what was intended to be the finale of season 2, but like Log Date is technically like in season 2, so like there's a precedent for them not having the most climactic episode last season.
Wasn't We Need to Talk? Not We Need to Talk. The what's it called? The one with Steven and Connie with the cell phone.
Also,
song.
Steven's that one. That was the premiere, right?
Oh, I thought that was technically the finale, but yeah,
that was the premiere.
Oh yeah, like the return was.
That was also in the week. That was in their week, though, but it was intended.
Yeah.
So
it's like part 1 of a part 2 finale.
But also, Steven's birthday had a post production number, post log dates, but also Matt Burnett said don't believe in the production number. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
We
Anyway,
need them to just outline all of this for us.
like I've said, Earthlings is the real finale. Like I think that's pretty clear. Like that's the climactic episode where a bunch of stuff happens, and these two are like things. Like things also happen this episode. Like this was also a big episode.
That's it then, because this is like a cool down episode after Earthlings, but it's also supposed to be the finale, so it just feels a little weird.
Well, Bubbled is supposed to be the finale, so like we're gonna have another one like that. They're all. I think these are all supposed to be like a final week type thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. We'll see what happens in Bubbled. Maybe something earth shattering happens and I'm wrong, but
A gem shattering.
I apologize for vague spoilers, but really we don't know what happens that episode, so it's really not bad. Like you didn't make. There's nothing to spoil. Like let's anyway.
Pretty random.
Let's get to, we're going to go through things on the outline. First, Tumblr asks, patron Rachel says, the Ruby ship is bigger on the inside. Okay, Ruby ship confirmed for TARDIS, yeah. So I guess Homeworld has that technology, the TARDIS technology. And then patron Andy says, with only one episode left in the season and the setup we've been given, I think we're really going to see Rose somehow communicate with Steven. I didn't even read this before. Thank you, Andy.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, I'm thinking it'll happen in the vein of an Avatar speaking with a past life. Steven has a lot to discuss with his mom, and the Crystal Gems are clearly not going to give them the answers. I really think Steven should talk to Rose tomorrow. Like, I think that really should happen. It also could take the form of Steven talking with one of the Rubies, but, I really need to see Rose talking to Steven. I really feel like we've been working towards this. I've been saying this for a while. And it's not just me, like, wanting it. I really feel narratively we've been building towards that. And, of course, it could come later. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't happened yet that won't happen, like Yellow Diamond. We're not going to see Yellow Diamond tomorrow. I mean, maybe we will. But that's still building, you know.
I mean, honestly, because that one Ruby just said that, like, they were there and they saw it happen, it just feels like they're going to give us a flashback next episode to, like, their perspective, you know?
Wow,
sorry about that.
We're gonna like see Rose do it, but then it's gonna be through like a flashback of the Ruby. I feel like that's the most plausible at this point.
Right. So that is a big thing. You're right. They did have that one Ruby said they were there. So, but I also feel like we're building to Rose. Maybe we can get
eventually,
both somehow.
yeah.
Maybe we can get both, or maybe
tomorrow.
this is too soon. Yeah, you're right. It's possible that it's not tomorrow. Like I thought a lot of stuff was gonna happen, and it hasn't. Clearly hasn't happened yet.
And
so.
some like really has.
Yeah, there's clearly like I thought we were working towards the Yellow Diamond thing, blowing up Beach City. I still think that's gonna happen, but it's obviously not yet. Anyway,
I like this about the show. It just twists Dylan's expectations. And
the show, so
good for you.
So one thing, the show is not super predictable. The narratives come the narrative arcs come very fast, and they're not super linear, and they're not super traditional. So it's really not. It's not just that I'm kind of intentionally bad guessing sometimes. Spoiler alert, but it's also just not. It's not an easy show to predict. Like Korra and Avatar are pretty traditional narrative arcs. The show kind of a little bit all over the place, which is appealing in some ways. In some ways, it's frustrating. But anyway, let's get into the specifics of Back to the Moon. We talked about most things already, but storyboarded and written by Lamar and Katie. The best Lapis, maybe with the best line episode first. They showed up on their little ship acting very angry, so I put them in timeout. Yeah.
Oh my god, Lapis.
Lapis is like gone from sad appealing to like happy and appealing. Like that's
the best turnaround.
Yeah, now she's genuinely happy. And also later in the episode, when Peridot and Lapis don't want to go to the moon, Peridot puts her like arm on Lapis.
Oh,
I noticed that
that's
too.
Real.
Yeah, and Lapis he's like, no, not really. Don't want to go. Yep, nope. Makes sense. I feel like Peridot. I don't know if Peridot spoke this episode. I don't think so, but I feel like Peridot would have wanted to go, but. I guess she's too concerned with her GF Lapis at this point. Hashtag Lapidoc confirm canon, obviously. It's a long hashtag. So
the evidence is building up.
I mean, it like yesterday we had all the evidence we need, but also it's building up. Yeah. We need to. Steven's like release one. This is a good way to get the names out there. We could like, go one by one. Can I pick Steven? Like this whole concept, of treating the rubies like this. Leggy. I named them Leggy, Army. Named them based on their gem. Leggy, Army, Navy, Eyeball, and Doc.
Leggy's was on her knee the last time we saw her.
Was it?
We'll research this. Okay.
Pretty sure it was.
Leggy doesn't know. Leggy's the noob.
Leggy's my favorite because she's the stupidest.
I really like Leggy, yeah. No, I think Army is mad and like charges at Garnet, and then Garnet grabs her and is like, "Aw, yeah,
Calm down.
yeah, calm, yeah." Navy's my favorite, I think. Navy's
Yeah, Navy's
embarrassed.
my
Yeah.
fave too. She's just so sweet.
She's too embarrassed in front of all of them to talk.
She like goes and hides by the other Ruby.
Yeah, Eyeball. I'm not telling y'all nothing about nothing.
God.
That was my favorite Charlene Yee line read of the episode. It was really good. And then Doc says, this explains everything for us. Thank you, Doc. They looked on Neptune. She wasn't there. She wasn't on any other planet in this whole dang solar system.
Oh
What do you think of the
How
rubies
thorough.
going to
Oh my
every
God.
planet in the solar system
my
in the
God.
time that we'd last seen them? Do you buy or sell this, Sam? Do you think
I
they could
buy
have done
it.
this? You think
Yeah.
they could have done this?
Yeah, I mean they were on Earth, and maybe they met like some Martians or Neptunians that were like, "Oh, they don't know what you're talking about. Let's play baseball again." I don't know.
So you think
I
they
buy
had
it.
you think they had a parallel baseball game on Neptune? Okay, that's Sam's theory. Yeah.
Yeah, they
that's-
could have.
That is interesting. Are there other aliens that they're meeting? Because
Do you know that Santa Claus is on Neptune? They could have met him.
really, that would have been interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
According to Futurama, he's on Neptune.
Okay. I feel like we're crossing universes too much here, Sam. I don't know. If
I
that's-
mean, this is the second time I've mentioned Futurama.
Yeah.
on
So I
this
don't know if
podcast,
Yeah.
so.
I don't know if that's.
I am very vast in my knowledge of that show.
Anyway, they say no slick disguises, and then we see.
I know, right? Oh my
yeah,
god.
Amethyst Jasper. No way this is gonna.
Yeah,
work.
Pearl's like,
Look,
this is
it's
not gonna
Jasper.
work.
Yeah.
Oh
Look
my god, the rubies.
Doc comes up. I'm Ruby F14 caught. Like there's some word that I feel like was not a thing, and then 4 FD. So there's that. That's what Eyeball is. Eyeball. Oh, yeah, this is Eyeball, not Doc. Yeah. Eyeball was on Earth for the rebellion. When I learned this mission was to look for you, I nearly dissipated my form. Like, that's why you should ship Eyeball in. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's why you should ship Eyeball and Jasper. Amethyst Jasper. You look different. My tan from the sun. Stupid Earth
Oh my
sun.
God.
Yeah.
Son? Yeah. Oh my god, the rubies.
I mean, it makes sense. Like
they wouldn't know.
they wouldn't know,
Yeah.
but they also, how would they like understand that the sun could give a tan unless they like kind of understand it scientifically?
They really trust Jasper to be very knowledgeable.
Yes,
so
exactly. Yellow Diamond's awaiting your return. I had a lot of discussion recently about how Yellow Diamond might have like been mad at Jasper or something with some commentators. Like, so no, Jasper very high up with Yellow Diamond. We get the impression this episode, so I'm glad they cleared this up.
Well, too bad Jasper's
Too bad she's
messed up.
dead. Rip
out of
Jasper.
not dead.
mission,
Rip
not
Jasper.
dead.
Rip Jasper.
she's corrupted.
Rip, no, corrupted.
Well, she
and,
is. Bill. You can't deny that.
corrupted and
Bubble.
no, well, what's the dissipated? What's the like her form is whatever? What's that called? Corrupted and poofed and bubbled. I feel like that equals dead. Like that's a lot of stuff.
She's not dead.
Corrupted
was
and
very,
poofed
very
and bubbled.
confined.
And,
I mean, Lapis was like confined and poofed and cracked. It's pretty much the same thing.
yeah, that's true. Good.
She wasn't dead at all.
And stuck in a mirror. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a lot. He needs to stay on Earth to keep the Ruby's prisoners for Yellow Diamond, for the diamonds, and then slow clap from the Rubies. Is pretty good.
Oh my god. There's so many moments with the rubies this episode are just really
Yeah.
great.
Yellow Diamond definitely wants to know about this file to report at the nearest diamond base. Eyeball knows where it is. Eyeball's the only smart one. It's up. It's on Earth. Excuse me. Bring prisoners. Yeah. That's the excuse. Bring the prisoners. Yeah, and we talked about you guys want to be prisoners too. Not really. And then the clinging. There's your daily dose of Lapidot, obviously. In the ship, yeah, huge in there. Amethyst crystal germs. We talked about the acting. So crossover it. Yeah, I'm glad we mentioned that because this was. Has Garnet like used like British talk before? Like
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Or am I
either,
mistaking
to be
Cross
honest.
for being specifically British and it's not? Like, I don't know.
If we have
I don't
any
know.
British listeners, please clarify for us.
I mean, I'm sure that many people.
People can be cross about anything,
I guess I feel like that's like
no matter what your nationality is.
maybe she read Harry Potter and that's why she's talking like that. Yeah.
Well, her voice actress is British.
Well, obviously, yeah. That's like
Duh. Duh.
also,
Dylan.
there's that.
that's the thing. Why? Yeah. But anyway, Pearl being over the top. I'll never talk. I wish. Ha, she talks
Oh my
a lot.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, take my seat. The doc with the doc on there with the doc's blushing. Eyeball tears up watching
Here.
them. Yeah, blushing again. No, stay away from us, you brute.
And at this point, I was just like, Pearl, you need to like stop, like calm yourself. Like
That's
this is a lot.
very in character for Pearl, though.
I asked Dylan a question, but I don't think it's safe enough to ask her the podcast.
Nope, not appropriate for the podcast, Sam. Moonbase, Pearl, Pink Diamond's base. Were you made yesterday? And she says that to the gem that was, as of the first appearance, actually made yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it's been a few weeks since then.
Yeah.
So
a week
no.
old now.
Yeah. Pink Diamond, Jasper explained. Yeah, we talked about all the mythology revealed. Your Pink Diamond.
You sound bored about the mythology being revealed.
We were just very extensive already, so we already covered all this. Like, good job, us. Or Pink Diamond's colony, kindergartens, incubating quartzes. That was describing what's happening on Earth. Then, bam! One of Pink Diamond's very own quartz soldiers started a rebellion. I was there. I saw it with my own eye. Yeah, saw Rose Quartz shatter.
The way
Pink
she
Diamond.
talks is just the best. She's so intense.
All of the reactions. Steven, Rose would never shatter someone. Yeah. Definitely meaningful after our Bismuth episode. And we had a little bit of talk yesterday about Bismuth seeming random and out of place. I think this episode definitely solidifies Bismuth among with a few other things as being very intricately and specifically placed where it was.
Yeah, because first it was Bismuth, then it was like Jasper talking about Rose, and now it's like
it's all in service of this Rose.
Come into a head.
That we're going on. Yeah, which is, like, you can, like, this is the type of thing why I think we're getting Rose. Like, and I'm not saying Rose is gonna like appear and then just be a crystal gem again. Like, I'm just saying
that's not possible. Well, I mean, Rebecca's like pretty much confirmed. Like, Steven cannot exist for Rose to come back.
Rose dead.
My response to those things is always like they wouldn't tell us if that was gonna happen. You know, they'd lie about it. But that being said, Rose isn't gonna suddenly come back. I think she could eventually, but not today. But I think she will talk to Steven. We'll see.
Avatar Rose,
yeah. Amethyst, the panel broke in. Eyeball, you know me, file it for me. Wow, of course. Yeah,
oh my god.
Amethyst reforms, we see the Pink Diamond statue. I could sit on your lap if you want, says Doc coming out of the ship.
Oh my god.
Tricked again? Yeah, that's Emball. Steven says, take it outside. Oh, we didn't even talk about Sardonyx. That's the one thing
about. Sardonyx is so great.
Here's my question. Why do we get Sardonyx as opposed to Opal or
Amethyst is so
I thought Alexander
confusing.
Oh, yeah.
Confuse again. Yeah, she needed a break.
Okay, that's a good reason.
Yeah, I was expecting Alexandrite, but we didn't get. So.
Yeah.
Sardonyx is bigger than I thought she is.
Yeah, she is. You know, I think their sizes aren't, like, I think it changes given the board artist too, so that might be part of it.
Oh, wow, what an accusation. That
it's
styles change because
oh my god, we've known this for forever.
What an accusation. No, yeah, that's how the show works. Amethyst sitting on Sardonyx's shoulder. Yeah, you're right, because Amethyst is exhausted. She hits them out. It doesn't make a lot of sense why they went through with all this if they could have just knocked them out so easily.
Because they just didn't want to resort to
because
that
reasons.
Yeah,
I guess.
Not the violent types.
The rubies unform and Steven slips with them. Which, if we didn't have spoilers, would have been very shocking. So,
yeah,
thanks.
Is the case like this whole summer?
Thanks for that, Cartoon Network. We knew this was happening a week ago. Great job. Not only you're not Cartoon Network. Not only did they spoil it by continuing to upload these things to their servers, they put it on YouTube. Like, they just put it on their YouTube, and that's in response to people finding the 2-minute clips. Like, that's clearly in response to that. But still, just don't spoil more people. I don't know. Like, this would have supposed to be shocking, I think. I actually really liked this because I was like, why isn't Steven going outside? And then, like, Steven slipped, and I thought that was really well, like, animated and stuff. Like, it made sense to me that Steven would have slipped out.
Steven!
Yeah, says Pearl. Yeah.
Was it? But no, that wasn't Pearl. That had to be Amethyst because it was still Sardonyx, bro.
Oh, well, could have been Sardonyx.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounded like Pearl to me. Maybe it was Amethyst. I don't know. Anyway, that was the episode.
Anticlimactic much?
Yep, there's the episode. Back to the moon. Good stuff.
It was good stuff.
It was good stuff.
Good stuff. Yep.
Tomorrow bubbled. It's gonna be exciting.
Oh my god! Do you know how many people have signed on for that so far that you know of, Dylan?
Well, it was going to be everyone, but Delaney might not come, so it might only be 3 again. But yeah, so I invited everyone to Bubble. That was a bad idea.
Did you? I don't remember.
Yeah. Thursday, Kindergarten Kid, and then Friday, Know Your Fusion. We've just seen the spoilers from Know Your Fusion. It looks like the most ridiculous episode I've ever seen in my entire life. So let's
Why is everybody else seeing all this, but I'm not? What is going on with my Tumblr dashboard?
Yeah, we can link you. It's all over Tumblr.
Don't spoil yourself.
I always ask Dylan to link me, but he's like, he never does.
That sounds about right.
And episodes. It's this all on the same site I linked you before. Jeez, I'll link it here. Anyway, there you go. So Friday's podcast is going to be fun, but it's for now. Bubble tomorrow. Get hype for Rose appearing. I guarantee we will see Rose next episode in some.
I guarantee that too, in some form.
Because it could be a flashback. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket, so I'm just gonna say
that's the most like reasonable about this. You know, she just like sits back and watches what happens, doesn't make any like preconceived notions.
If I'm wrong,
because I don't like being wrong.
Very possible that you're going to be wrong.
I'll just be wrong about another thing. So
okay. How big is you?
I also guaranteed that Rose was Pink Diamond a week ago, I think. So that didn't last very long. Imagine if these episodes aired like 10 months apart. I would just be I'd be on this theory for so long.
We would have had more podcasts. It would have been ridiculous.
We'd have so many podcasts on it. Anyway, that's it. Sam, Michelle, Dylan, check us out at overlyanimated.com. Support us by leaving iTunes reviews. Consider that. You can find our iTunes link on overlyanimated.com or supporting us at patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to our patrons, Mitch, Cordell, Beatrice, Nate, Andy, Jamie, Rachel, John, Ryan, Catherine, Taylor, Davon, Jade. New patron today, John.
Yay, John. Yay, John.
John is also in our highest tier, so that's a big deal.
Oh, wow.
I forgot I had a $25 tier.
Oh my gosh!
I forgot about that. Yeah, well, now we get it.
Wow. Hey, John.
I forgot.
Yeah,
John's not in the patron group yet, but hopefully he will join us in the patron group. And we need to come up with a nickname for John. Anyway, the other nicknames are Fever Mitch Gardner, St. Beatrice, Nathan Philly, and Buzz Like Your Mailman, Rich Rose, Johnny Robert, Brian, Cookie Cat, Needle, Diamond Day, and Jewel. And to be determined for John, we'll get on this. There's not a lot to work with to start. But wait, this is our second John also. So
John.
So
John.
Second John. So we'll
John.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Let us know your comments on YouTube comments, overlyanimated.com. Tumblr asks, lots of traction on comments recently. It's been great, and we will see what is to come.
Man, I really want to be on the Know Your Fusion podcast.
Can't you?
No,
can't she? Oh, okay.
No. She's not. Yeah, you're on that one, Michelle.
That's a reasonable reason.
Yeah.
No, because I have work, and work is dumb.
Work is done, guys.
Yeah, making money is so stupid.
It's so stupid. Yeah, you should be like everyone on Steven Universe and not have a job. Like literally everyone.
Except for Lars and Sadie.
Except any of the town people, but
all the townies.
All other excluding our main characters, no one has jobs. But yeah, I guess Greg does.
No, everybody has jobs.
Greg has a job.
No, Greg has a job. The Fry people have jobs.
Yeah.
I said excluding
only
the town
Crystal
people.
Gems don't.
And
I mean, they have the
Steven
job saving the world. I mean,
I'm talking like Steven doesn't even go to school. That's the type of thing I'm talking about.
Well, Steven
on the job.
Who knows if Steven has the documentation?
Yeah, don't get Sam started on Steven's birth certificate. We can go on all day about that.
No, you can't. I'm just saying. Like,
here we go.
I don't know. I'm not going to talk about that because there are people like in real life situations who also do not have documentation.
Yeah, that's true. That is
so
true.
I can't speak for that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Steven is probably not documented.
Steven, as far as like the world is considered, probably doesn't exist in any sort of documentation whatsoever.
I agree with this. Yeah, I agree. So that's that we've talked. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. That's it. That's it. We're cutting enough there before we get too much down this rabbit hole. Get ready for our thank you. Get ready for our Rose Steven discussion tomorrow. Their discussion, our discussion on their discussion. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Also, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, yes.
Can I say that Smoky Quartz from yesterday is basically me from 2012?
Yes.
You from 20? That's very specific.
It is, because I had that kind of hair in 2012.
Okay, nice.
Also, she has my initials.
And the bad yo-yo skills.
Hopefully more Smoky Quartz discussion to come on later podcasts, but yeah, that'll be good.
Nice.
Yeah, and we will see you guys next time. Bye. For real. This time, bye.
Okay, bye for real this time.
Bye.